Verbal analogies. So what exactly is verbal analogies? So we will see the different types of verbal analogies that are present. Okay. So here in verbal analogy, what exactly is a verbal analogy? Can anyone tell me what exactly is a verbal analogy? Verbal analogies are nothing but word puzzles in which some pieces are missing and we need to find the pieces. Now, for example, let us take the example of happy is to joyful as sad is to what? So this is going to be our puzzle now. Sorry guys, some problem with my camera. Very sorry. Yeah, so now let us continue. So what exactly are we going to talk about? So here we have find the word which means happy is to joyful as sad is to what? So what will be your answer? Happy is to joyful as sad is to what? So here we need the similar same meaning. So sad is nothing but tearful or something similar to that. So now let us see some examples based on that. Alright. So here we have the example of caterpillar is to butterfly as tadpole is to what? So now what is a caterpillar? A caterpillar is nothing but a young of a butterfly. So a small young butterfly is called as a caterpillar. So now, what exactly is a tadpole? A tadpole is nothing but the young of a frog. So just as a caterpillar will transform into a butterfly through metamorphosis, a tadpole will transform into a frog. So now let us see the next example. The next example is doctor is to stethoscope as a musician is to what? So, who holds a stethoscope? A doctor holds a stethoscope. Now, what does the musician hold? He will hold an instrument. Correct? So, these are some of the questions which normally come in competitive exams. So, you need to know the meaning of all the words given there. The next question. Fire is to heat as ice is to what? So when you put fire, you heat. So what happens when you put ice? This comes under the type of cause and effect. Fire will produce heat. Ice will melt to produce water when heated. So now under profession and workplace, we have architect is to building as chef is to what? What is architect? He will construct building. What will a chef do? He will cook in a restaurant. So architect is to building as chef is to a restaurant. Okay, I hope you're clear now. So the next thing we will see once more. A pencil is to write as a keyboard is to what? So what do? You use a pencil to write. So here these comes under tools and function. So what do you use a keyboard for? We use a keyboard in a computer for typing. This is not the musical keyboard, they are talking about the computer keyboard. Let's see one more question. Gloves is to hands as shoes is to what? This is very easy. These comes under part of the body and clothing. So you wear gloves in your hands. So where do you wear your shoes? In your feet. Okay. The next question. A tree is to forest. In a forest, you have many trees. So where you have a lot of fish, you have them in the ocean. So these are the type of items and locations. So there are many different types in verbal analogy. So that is what we are seeing here. The next type is going to be insects and home. Here a bee is a hive as an ant is to what? So the house of a bee is called as hive. So what is the house of an ant called? It is called as colony. All ants form a colony. So next, let us see the example. A poet is to poem as a painter is to what? So a poet writes poem. Likewise, a painter does paintings. Are you clear? So this will be our final question. Book is to author as a song is to what? So a author will write books. Who writes songs? He is called as composer. So these comes under creative work and creator. So this is all for today. I hope you have understood. In case you have any doubts or problem, you are always free to message to us. Correct? You can send your mails to our email ID. What is our email ID? It is inteleclassesindia.com. I am not able to type, so let me see. Add text comment. It is not typing. Okay, inteleclassesindia@gmail.com. So this is our mail ID. You can send your doubts to this. Right? Okay, thank you all of you.